What's up, dude?
What up?
Hello, everyone.
Episode 16. Welcome back to Midlife Crisis, the podcast with
Just the right amount of overthinking.
two teenage friends, where we cover sports, pop culture, anything that we find interesting, and the struggles of being a 30-plus-year-old.
Yeah.
Transitioning from your 20s.
Yeah.
All right.
You ready?
I think so. As ready as I will be.
All right, ready? Here's my opening question.
All right, let's hear it.
So, Adrian, Joey Chestnut is once again the Wiener King. He took down 70 and a half hot dogs on July 4th in 10 minutes. My question, Adrian, how many hot dogs could you take down in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes?
How many wieners could you swallow in 10 minutes? How many soggy...
10 minutes is not a lot of time.
No, it's not. They
How many soggy wieners can I take down?
How many soggy buns?
How many soggy buns or wieners?
Well, it's both because he dips the buns in the water to take them down easier.
Damn, I don't know.
If your life depended on it.
I'm going to say if my life depended on it.
Yeah, like say you had to beat me, how many could you get?
I think I do like 20.
20 in 10 minutes?
I think so.
Yeah, you could probably.
Yeah, I could probably do like 20.
You'd throw up afterward.
I probably would, yeah. How many did he do?
He's 70 and a half.
That's crazy.
In 10 minutes. And the second place guy, I think he had 42 or something like that.
Did he beat his record?
No, he had 76 a couple years back. I guess
okay.
He didn't win last year. I don't know if he took a year off or what happened, but
I think he did. I don't know too much about him, but I remember hearing.
I used to enjoy every fourth waking up and watching him face off against Kobayashi. Remember that guy?
I recognize the name.
Yeah.
I never watched though.
Those were the top two guys for years.
Yeah, that wasn't something that I indulged in.
No.
I wasn't watching people take down wieners.
That was my question. I think I said it wrong. I was going to say, Adrian, how many wieners could you take down? And I said hot dogs. God damn it.
No, I think you said wieners.
After I said hot dogs the first time. Midlife Crisis, episode Diez y Ses.
That was better than 2 episodes ago. We're getting there.
It.
Mexico, here we come, vacation.
Mexico won the Gold Cup too. Well, let's just get into this,
dude,
baby.
I haven't even kept up. All right, episode 16. Let's go.
All right, first thing we got. The top 15 least attractive hobbies for men were ranked, and I was going through them, and I was counting off how many I actually do. So I'm just gonna go through them for you.
Okay. Let's see.
By most, I guess I'll go by most unattractive. The manosphere. Do you know what that is?
No, what is that?
I looked it up, and it's just when men are kind of going down the rabbit hole of,
Oh yeah, like red pill, like type of stuff.
Yes.
Like Andrew Tate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Manosphere was number 1. Gambling, porn, arguing online, Funko Pops.
You got a few of those, dude.
Well, we won't say which ones.
It's up to people to guess which ones.
Funko Pops, definitely. I saw that one that made me a little upset. Marijuana, clubbing, cigars, crypto, makeup, anime, Magic the Gathering, drinking, debating, cosplay, and comic books. So those were ranked by females.
You said makeup, right?
Makeup, yes.
Where did makeup land?
It was right in the middle.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So some women are okay with you doing makeup.
Yeah.
They're definitely not okay with you.
Yeah.
Being into comic books.
Comic books, yeah. I think it said 30.
So comic books is worse than doing makeup. Okay, all right.
No. So comic books is still found more attractive than makeup. Yeah. So the manosphere was the most unattractive least attractive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Comic books were found attractive by I think 30% of women.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have any of those.
As we have our Marvel encyclopedia right next to us.
I know. Just like toys on the shelves and all this stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was a fun little read for a sec.
Yeah. I saw that. I thought it was pretty funny too.
Yeah.
All right. Can I move on to the next one?
Yeah, keep it rolling.
Okay. All right. Let's see. $235 billion. Do you have a guess on what this number's for?
TikTok.
Ooh, that's a good guess. No, like for the sale? No, it's not. It's not that.
What is it?
$235 billion. It's the estimated ad revenue for creator-driven ad revenue for 2025, which is supposed to top traditional media. So this is basically just influencers, you know,
the revenue that they're making.
Yep, revenue that they're making, promoting brands and whatnot on social media platforms.
235 billion.
235 Bs. Yep.
Wow. Good for them.
Yeah, great for them. Makes me feel like we should have hopped on trying to create, like, you know.
That's all right. We're not doing it for the money. For the bees.
We're doing it for the
engagement.
I was trying to think of another clever letter to replace.
We're doing it for the
we're doing it for the different kind of bees, the beers.
Oh, that and the bros, the bees.
The bros. We are doing it for the bees.
Cheers,
all right.
Cheers. All right.
Okay. I don't agree with that. Okay. You don't either. Anyway, all right. I just thought that was a pretty interesting number. Like the fact that advertising has now changed to, like, you know, being online, social media. We are in the creator era. I know I've said it on a few podcasts ago, where it's like we've seen like this transition. We went from like TV to, you know, internet, and then it was like YouTuber, vlogger, persona to influencer, and then now we're in like this creator era.
Yeah, so. And it's fun for the most part.
Cha-ching.
Let's go into the next one.
Yeah,
we have. The happiest states were ranked as well. I was just going on all these rankings recently.
I had this one.
What you got? What do you think of the top list? Tell it to us.
Okay, so I'll read it off. So top 10 happiest places to raise a family in the U.S. Number 1 is Utah.
Utah, yeah. The Utes.
Utah.
You ever been to Utah?
No, I haven't been to Utah. So even reading this, I'm like, I haven't been to any of these places. Clearly, I'm missing out on this happiness.
Well, Utah is also where a lot of Mormons live,
I know.
Right? So they're just having lots of babies, and they're probably
don't they have like 10 different wives?
No.
Is it just the men that are reporting their happiness?
Well, I thought the Mormons just have a lot of kids with one wife.
Oh, is that it? No, I think they have multiple wives.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, have you seen the show? It's like we're going on a tangent here.
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Yeah, I've seen that, but they don't have multiple.
Isn't it multiple wives to like one man?
No.
What? This entire time, that's what I thought it was. Can you look this up?
I've watched the show.
I swear.
I've watched the show. I'll look it up.
All right. Okay. Well, Utah's number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 is New Hampshire. 3 is Massachusetts. 4 is Illinois. 5, which I actually thought this was cool. This is probably the only state that I would be interested in living in from this list. Hawaii. 6, Pennsylvania. I don't know why I said it like that.
Pennsylvania.
7, Wisconsin. 8, Kansas. 9, Louisiana. And 10, Iowa.
Yeah. I noticed that California's not on that list.
I know. I think California's probably at the bottom.
Yeah. No, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, often referred to as Mormons, does not practice polygamy. Polygamy?
Why have I believed that this entire time?
Yeah.
I swear. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what is it with the Mormon wives thing then?
It's just wives who happen to be Mormon just being catty and being rich. And doing rich people
just
stuff.
Added to the confusion. Yeah. All right. So what do you think of this list, though?
Well, so it was based off of divorce rates, childcare costs, household size, and what they call a happy child index. So, I mean, it sounds on brand for the top few states.
These all sound boring. I feel like people are just happier because they're not like, distracted with
fun things,
noise going on in the city. Yeah, with fun things. So they're just like, oh, look at the flowers. Would you live in any of these?
I would live in Boston for sure. Boston is freaking awesome.
Boston wasn't on here.
Massachusetts, dude.
Oh, goddamn. Got me. This is how you know I never took geography. All right.
Cool. All right, what you got?
Okay, that's
Boston's not on here.
No, what is Boston? Okay. Jaguar, the car company.
Yeah.
Not the animal. I guess it could be both. Jaguar sales plummet 98% following their controversial rebrand and shift to electric vehicles. Do you remember the ad spot that came out? I forget how long ago it was now.
I don't.
It was a few months back. I'm going to say anywhere between like 6 months to a year. Time just kind of warps itself together for me, so it's hard to pinpoint. But anyway, they came out with like this commercial. It was super... I think they meant to try to make it like futuristic, leaning into like electric vehicles and everything. But it was like... very colorful, flamboyant, a little weird, little like fantasy-like, and it didn't quite hit. And it got a lot of pushback, ridicule. People were making fun of it. And, I mean, clearly they're not doing well because of that. So my take is that they should have just gone all the way into the future with it. I think they did this weird, like, let's be different and make it colorful and show
Backfired pretty quick.
Yeah. So
when you think of Jaguar, you don't think of bright colors. I think of like the Jaguar. The Jaguar's black.
Performance, like
performance driven,
premium,
speed.
sleek, fast. Yeah. Like I feel like you should just gone all the way into the future. Show me what that car looks like, but give me premium. Anyway,
the creator of The Last of Us, Neil Druckmann, he's stepping away from the show after season 2. He's going to work on their other projects, Intergalactic, and probably The Last of Us Part 3 is what I'm guessing.
like the game?
Yes, but so the show moving forward will be directed by, I think his name's Craig Mazin, and he'll be the one like just leading that. So Druckmann, the guy that made the game, is just going back to the game.
Do you think he's just over it?
I think that
Like on the
after a while,
you know what I mean?
yeah, you've done that story already, and you've built the games. So you want to build something new? I'm guessing go work on the new story for Part 3 or for Intergalactic or whatever else they got cooking.
Well, on the entertainment route, or I guess it's more advertising, but did you see this Adidas spot that just dropped with Samuel L. Jackson?
No,
He's doing like this monologue. It's pretty cool.
what's he saying?
He compares like the pyramids of ancient Egypt, like in the way they're built, and just like it's basically this idea of like, have you ever wondered why people still talk about the pyramids? You know, in the like, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no internet, there's like just like mentioning all like the crazy stuff that we have available now in modern day. Yet as humans, we're still so fascinated with this great accomplishment.
How they did
that,
it.
yeah, people in ancient times, did.
Yeah.
And he like, it's a metaphor, a comparison
Adidas
for
shoes?
Adidas superstars. Yes,
That's dumb.
no, it was fucking dope.
Well, it's a
you
great-
you gotta watch the commercial. The way he delivers it is what sells it.
Okay.
So,
What
and
are-
like I get the idea. The real, true, deeper idea is that human creativity and willpower
will prevail, and we'll keep making cool stuff.
It's what makes long-lasting things and what makes it interesting.
Are the shoes, you said they're superstars?
Yeah, they're like the classic Adidas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
If I saw them.
White
I'm
ones
not a
with
shoe
the
guy.
3 stripes.
3 stripes on the side. Yeah.
those ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
the
a pair.
OGs.
Yeah.
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 I'll watch the stupid commercial. Yeah. That's
That's a good commercial.
I know. And Samuel, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. All right, what else you got?
I'm just excited, dude. I'm excited for college football to go home tonight. I know we're moving into games already quickly.
Someone's excited. My goodness.
I don't sound very excited because I had a long day at work, but goddamn, like today is my Christmas. So seriously, I'm more excited for today than I am every single holiday. Probably my birthday.
Are you going to stay up tonight just
Oh
playing?
yeah. What else do I have to do tomorrow?
I don't know.
Nothing. I'm starting Dynasty day 1 tonight.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Speaking of, how about this? I'll piggyback off your video game moment. Young Americans have spent 25% less on video games this year than last. So my question to you is, do you think that's just because video games suck or like now, or do you think that our, like, I guess us, the older generation, millennial, whatever, video games just resonate more with our generation? And like the younger generation just isn't about playing video games?
I think there have been less mainstream releases this year. And I think also the microtransactions for a lot of people probably are down, right? Because of whatever reason. I'm sure Fortnite's still making billions. But I'm guessing a lot of people just aren't spending as much on your character skins or whatever on those games, Marvel Rivals or Siege or whatever. But I don't know. I think like it's a cycle. It'll come back next year with GTA and all those other things. It's gonna be great. So
yeah, that's true. That is
cycle of
true.
life, dude.
I
Ups
think
and
GTA
downs.
will bring it'll bring the balance back to the force.
to the force. Yeah. We're gonna be back. You're gonna be back playing.
Yeah, dude. It's been so long since I picked up the controller.
Yeah, you whooped my ass in PGA last night.
I know, and I was like, damn, I haven't touched this in months.
I was mad. I went to bed angry last night. Actually,
Yeah, you suck.
I was like, how did that happen? At my own house.
I know. All right, I got another. I guess it's not really pop culture. I have a lot of like business points this episode, but Red Lobster, which, fun fact, I've never eaten at a Red Lobster ever, but I know the Red Lobster, the cheddar biscuits, because of the Boondocks.
Okay.
Did you ever watch the Boondocks?
I always got Red Lobster and Sizzler mixed up. I've never.
No, Sizzler was like the buffet style.
Red Lobster is not.
I don't
buffet.
think so. I mean, I've never been, so I don't know. But so Red Lobster is back from bankruptcy, and has been going viral thanks to its new CEO.
Young guy.
It's funny. Yeah, young guy. He's 36 years old. His name is, I'm going to try to not butcher this, Adamolikan. The main point that I got written down is that they're bringing back $5 drinks, seafood boils, and sangria flights. What's funny is that before all this like social media commotion about this like Red Lobster, refresh, I came across his profile on LinkedIn and I was like, who is this guy? Like, he's so young, But I mean,
because
he's killing it.
He did another restaurant before he moved to Red Lobster.
Yeah, what was it? It was P.F. Chang's.
P.F. Chang's, and he kind of saved them, right?
I think he helped. I don't know if it was just him though for that one, but
should we go? Should we go to Red Lobster?
We should. We should try it out.
Get some sangria.
I want a seafood boil.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
$5 drinks every night.
We need more of that across the board. Where like drinks are so expensive now when you go out. Just all food at every restaurant.
Yeah.
It's like so expensive just to go get a meal and step out the house.
And you try and hit a happy hour.
Give me some good deals.
Yeah.
I'll come by. We'll come by.
What other restaurants need saving by this man? Like what? Give me a restaurant that you're like, damn, like they just
I
kind of
want Hometown Buffet to come back.
What happened to them? Were they ever good?
No, but they were like consistent.
They weren't
disappointing.
I was scared to go because just the buffet style scares me a little bit. Little Johnny's putting his fingers in my Jello.
What? Oh, I guess that is true. As a kid, when I was a kid, I never thought about it like that. But now as an adult, I would definitely be like, ugh.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was like going to the guy that like carves the beef or the turkey and just like, can I have another piece?
Hit me.
Can I have another piece? Can I have another piece? Just like,
I'm standing there.
Where your parents at? Good times. Yeah, that one should come back for sure. We haven't really talked about it, and it's about time that we do. And it has to do with the way you opened up the podcast episode.
Eating wieners.
The Diddy verdict came in.
Okay.
He's not guilty on 3 counts, which I think are the more severe counts. He's guilty on the other 2, is 5 counts total. The 2 counts are for transportation for prostitution. And what else? The other stuff that I have written down is people celebrated by pouring baby oil on each other outside of the New York courthouse.
That's what I saw.
And they were chanting, "It's not Rico, it's Frico."
What does Rico mean?
It's a racketeering, something conspiracy. It's like
what the mob gets in trouble for.
Yes,
right?
it's a way to tie everyone together for like this like organized crime type of thing. Whether it's like,
he got that.
They were trying to get him on that, but I don't know how. I don't know how that works. Like, if it's just him, I don't know anyone else that was involved with the case outside of Cassie, but she was the.
Yeah. I saw the people celebrating with the baby oil, and it looked like a good time. I was a little jealous. It looked like they were having fun. I kind of wanted to be there too.
People are crazy, man. I think it's kind of crazy that he only got
10 years max
on these 2 counts,
right? And he won't serve 10 years, right?
I don't think so, dude. He's got way too much money.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring it down, or just like have him like on house arrest or something. Watch, like he's not gonna actually go to prison.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Wild though. Any other person, that probably doesn't fly. I don't know. Anyway,
Diddy's free. Well, not he's kind of free.
He's diddling.
He's still doing the diddles.
Did you say the same thing?
Do you think he watched Joey Chestnut take down 70 wieners from his house?
Yes, I can't wait.
Look at the technique.
Just wait till they let me out of here.
Oh, so that's how you get them down easier. You dunk them in the water. What if you put the baby oil on the buns?
Oh my God. I think he does, dude. That's what he Oh God, what has this podcast become?
I'm already sweating.
God. All right.
Sorry.
All right. I got last note on here. People who interrupt often aren't always rude. They may just have higher processing speeds and anxiety, according to this Instagram article that we shared with each other. Did I share it or did you share it with me?
You shared it.
Oh, yeah. I was just advocating for myself.
Exactly.
Let's see.
You just have so much you want to say all the time, which is not a bad thing. And you got to get it out. Otherwise, it's going to just eat you up inside.
My brain's just like
wired. Just boom, boom, boom.
But it's like the dog from Up, like squirrel. Like it's just all these thoughts, and I'm just like, oh my God, I gotta say it. Hold on, wait. Let's go into TV, film, music, video games.
I got you. We saw Elio.
Okay.
And Tori wanted to go see a movie, and I was like, yeah, well, what's out? And it was between that and Megan 2.0. And I actually heard terrible. Megan is actually not bad, but I didn't want to see it that day. I was like, let's go see Elio.
Did you watch the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like the first one. It was all right.
Okay.
It wasn't scary. It's not a scary movie. Anyways, Elio was way better than I thought it was going to be. And the music was amazing. I thought the story, beat for beat, it's Pixar type stuff, but it's about this weird kid who is lonely and is trying to fit in, and he just goes to space and he figures it out. It's money. 8 out of 10.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. I think I'm gonna try to take Cairo this weekend.
Yeah, I think he would like it. It's actually a little scary though.
Really?
There's a couple parts for a Pixar movie where it probably would scare some kids.
Okay.
So be a little careful.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to take him this weekend.
Solid 8 out of 10. I know it's not making money, but whatever.
Well,
what'd you think of F1?
Oh, great question. I loved it. Great movie. Brad Pitt is my guy. Damson Idris, the younger actor, he did a great job. It made me want a fast car.
Yeah.
Never really been a car guy or like into cars like that. But I was like, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it going into the movie. I try to watch everything that,
Brad Pitt's in?
No, well, that, but also just like gets good reviews, just out of curiosity, stay up to date with the movies. And so that had this movie not gotten good reviews, I would not have cared. So, but then I saw the reviews and I was like, okay, gotta go check it out. And yeah, I thought it was great. I thought Brad Pitt did a great job playing his character.
Do you think his face looks weird now?
He just looks older. I don't think he looks weird.
I think he got a lot of work done, and I couldn't stop staring at his lips. I was like, he did something, and he looks like an alien now. I know he's old, but something happened with the lips, and I was like, it's not looking natural.
I couldn't stop staring at his lips.
I know it sounds weird, but they were protruding out through the screen at me saying, look at me, Jeff.
I didn't notice anything about his
really?
lips, dude. Yeah.
Interesting.
He just looks older, but I mean, he's still a good looking dude.
Yeah, he's handsome as hell.
Older man.
Yeah.
No, I didn't notice anything about that.
Okay.
I'll have to watch it again and pay attention.
Just look at the lips.
And just stare at his lips.
Did you think
how many wieners can you take down in 10 minutes?
Do you think the younger actor, who you said his name, do you think he was underdeveloped as a character? I wanted more from him.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like they needed one more scene where like...
Between the two of them, right?
Well, between the two of them, or like something else showing like the journey that his mom and him went through, like, missing dad in the picture or something like that.
Okay.
Damn, is that a spoiler? Whatever.
No, I think you're right on with that one. So
just like to like emotionally anchor you to his character a little more, to understand like why is he being such a little cocky kind of brat.
Of shit, yeah.
At least at first.
When he crashed, did your whole theater go silent or gasp?
No.
Oh no, I thought that was crazy. Like the big moment when he crashes.
Yeah, for a split second. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Yeah.
For a split second, I was like, "Damn, is he done?
Dead?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh okay, yeah." It was a good movie, dude.
Give me a rating and don't say it.
7 out of 10. No. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Wow.
7.5 out of 10.
I'd go 7.
Okay.
Solid 7.
Yeah. Especially considering it's like a car, like racing movie. It's very hard for me to be like, oh, this is so good. But
did you watch Gran Turismo?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
wait, yeah. That's the one where the kid, he wins the video game. Yeah. That movie was good too.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that movie was an 8 out of 10 to me.
Gotcha.
This one was almost there. Okay, I got one.
Keep going.
Squid Game, final season.
Yep, you finished it.
I did.
And you didn't like it?
Did not like the way it ended.
I
get it.
What do you mean you get it?
I just, like, they had to wrap it up. It's like,
somehow,
you said it right. I don't know if it was last episode where it's like, what is it? Jumping the shark?
Yeah, they jumped.
See, I got it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, they jumped the shark. So I feel like they were just trying to wrap up the story, and they're just, I don't know, filling in the gaps as they come. So I didn't necessarily love how it ended, but for what they had to work with and the way the story played out. I think that's what they had to play, the sandbox to play in. But anyway, final season reportedly breaks Netflix record with 60.1 million views.
Wow.
Crazy that this, I guess, series has done so well.
You want to see Jurassic World?
I do want to see Jurassic World. I'm not really like...
You're not? Are you a big fan?
I'm a fan of dinosaurs.
Okay. What's your favorite dinosaur?
T-Rex.
Does Cairo want to see it? Or
Brachiosaurus.
I think he's going to be too scared of that movie.
Cairo
right?
never really had a dinosaur phase.
Oh.
I don't think he's going to want to watch that, though. We'll watch Elio. But I do want to watch that. I'm excited for Fantastic Four, which I think that comes out on the 11th, right? At the end of this week?
No, it's the end of the month.
Really?
Superman's this weekend.
Oh, Superman. That's what it is. Yeah. Superman is this weekend. Yeah, I'm excited. I actually am excited to watch Superman. Even though I have a feeling it's going to be like exactly what I expect. You know what I mean?
It's going to be James Gunn.
Yeah.
Money.
But that's about it. I haven't really cared for much else.
Yeah. I just saw that Jurassic World went crazy, making money, and now Scarlett Johansson is the highest grossing actor of all time.
Atta girl.
Good for her.
Love you, Scarlett.
Would you drink her bathwater? Like Kevin Durant would?
What? Where did this question come from?
Remember when Kevin Durant said I would?
Kevin Durant said that about her?
That he would drink her bathwater.
Is that where that like
yes.
kind of originated?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Would I?
Yeah.
You tell me what that pause means.
Okay.
I would not.
And then this movie called Together is coming out at the end of the month, July 30th. The horror film with Dave Franco and Allison Brie, and it looks money.
Yeah.
Great.
I saw the
so
trailer.
far, yeah. The poster has them kissing and their lips are connected. And I was like, oh.
I know. What I like about the poster is that it makes you feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like, ooh.
It's like, yeah, they did a really good job with that, like picking that shot. All right, can I change
Go.
topic? New study reveals 50% of Gen Z and millennials watch anime weekly. So this is on the list of top most unattractive things for guys.
Women.
But it's so normal now.
Yeah, it is. All my students watch anime.
Yeah. Would you say it's like now in like the category of just normal?
It's
like
mainstream, I'd say, yeah. And you've always been trying to get me to watch Attack on Titan. Or what's the other one that you like?
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Yeah, I never have, but it's not uncool like it used to be.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I didn't really watch anime. I just started watching it because one of my coworkers put me on, and then I was like, oh shit, like this is actually a good story.
I secretly used to make fun of kids that watched anime.
I did too.
Yeah,
I think we all did.
And I just didn't get it.
Just like running like. You know, like arms back. I can't do it because I'm in the couch, but you know what I'm talking about.
The Naruto run. Yeah. I watched a movie. God, I can't think of the name right now, but it was a solid one that my students recommended. Anime a couple years ago, and I was like, okay, I get it.
Was it Studio Ghibli? Was it a Studio Ghibli movie?
It was.
Do you remember what it was?
Spirited Away.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was fine.
The last movie that I went to watch that was anime was I think it's The Boy and the Heron.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's Studio Ghibli film.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really good. What you got?
Music.
What you got?
Do you like Zach Bryan?
I haven't heard enough.
Okay, he came out with a little. Is it an EP when you come out with like 3 songs?
Extended play. Yep.
Yeah, so not an LP, but it came out with 3 new songs, and they're all bangers. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for more Zach Bryan. I kind of am a late to the party fan of his, but he's money. And I saw Jid came out with also an EP. Did you check that out at all?
I did not. Is that the song that you? Maybe you didn't send it. I think Brennan sent me a song by him.
Jid?
Yeah.
It was good.
JID? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it JID or Jid?
I don't know. I think it's interchangeable.
Do you think he's got...
I'm sure he gets both.
The style, the swag to stand out? I think he's got the delivery that's unique.
I think he has a delivery, but I think like his style isn't what will be popular now. Like had he been around 10 years ago, then yes.
Like the trap wave came and went.
I just think like nobody really cares for like rap like that anymore. It's like it has to be this like melodic stuff.
What about Drake's new song? I didn't hear that one yet.
I tried playing it last night, but I couldn't. I was so focused on
just getting work done.
Yeah, getting work done.
Yeah.
No opinion on it yet.
Well, yeah, that's all I got for music too.
Music. I don't
for
got
the fresh finds of the week.
I don't got any fresh finds. I just know that July 11th at the end of the week, that's when the Clips album drops. I'm excited for that. I feel like I haven't been keeping up with anything new. It's so hard, man.
You're a podcast guy now too.
Yeah, that's all I listen to now is podcasts and
audiobooks.
Maybe audiobooks or like some. Yes, I do. Yes,
you do not listen to audiobooks.
You should see my. I'll show you my
what
phone.
book did you listen to on audiobook? The last one.
$100 million deals.
And that was what, 4 years ago?
No. And then what else? Hey, Whipple, squeeze this. It's an advertising book. What else? There's another one in there. Fuck.
Okay, so you do. All right.
No, there's one more. Hold on. Let me think of it.
It's coming. The mind's working.
It's a Malcolm Gladwell book.
The anxiety in the mind is working.
Why can't I think of the title?
The dog from Up is working.
Oh, The Tipping Point.
The Tipping Point.
That one I did read like 4 years ago. Anyway,
what's the last piece of fiction that you've read?
I don't really care for fiction books.
God.
I know that sounds so bad because I know that it's like a lot of times the books are better than movies, or just like any. I
can't get into it. Too much time.
I think I'm just impatient. I'm just like, fuck. I need to do something productive. I need to get smarter and just
quick. Yeah.
So it's like hard. It's like, if I'm gonna have leisure time, I don't know that it's staring at this page and scanning the lines.
That's fair.
Yeah. So it's not a good thing.
Fair enough.
But
want to go sports?
I don't have anything for sports this week.
All right, let's try a new segment this week.
Okay, what is it?
And you don't even need any prep. You've played fantasy football. You know a little bit of the NFL.
Not enough.
New segment this week is going to be called, we can either call it buy or sell. That's kind of a ripoff of PTI. We can say Yarp or Narp. Have you seen not Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz? Seen Hot Fuzz? Remember the one guy, big tall guy, and he's like Yarp.
Yeah.
And then Narp.
Is that just like yes and no?
Yes or no, yeah. So we're going to play a new game called Yarp or Narp, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to read a statement for this coming year, fantasy football. This is Yarp or Narp Fantasy Football Edition. And you just got to tell me Yarp or Narp.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I got 8 of them. And we can go fast if we will, or we can slow it down.
Okay, let's see what I'm getting myself into.
So we're getting excited for fantasy again. Fantasy is coming quick. Our draft, me and Adrian, is going to be scheduled for end of August. So we got about a month and a half to prep. Yarp or Narp number 1. Jahmyr Gibbs of the Detroit Lions will be the running back 1 at the end of this season.
Yarp.
I don't know. That's a tall task for Mr. Jahmyr Gibbs, but I have high hopes. He's getting drafted in the first round right now. Number 2, Yarp or Narp. Patrick Mahomes will have a rebound year after playing not great for my team last year. Yarp or Narp, he will have a rebound year.
Narp. Fuck the Chiefs.
Narp? Good. I like it. I'm not drafting his ass this year. Yarp or Narp number 3. Marvin Harrison Jr. from the Arizona Cardinals makes the second-year leap and finishes top 3 receiver this year.
Oh, dude, I'm just going to give a Yarp.
Yarp, I think so, too. I think he's going to make the leap. I love Marvin Harrison Jr. Good dude. Number 4, Saquon is a bust for his draft position.
Narp.
Narp, you think he's going to be as good as he was last year?
No. But he's on the cover.
Exactly. The Madden curse.
Is that?
Yes, it's a real thing.
Well, he's
Who was on the cover last year? CMC. How did he do? Ask me. Terrible.
That sounded like you were rapping.
Speaking of CMC, Yarp or Narp, he is the comeback player of the year.
Yarp?
I'm loving this. Next one. Keep it rolling. Tyreek Hill does not finish the season with the Dolphins. I think something's brewing over in Miami with Tyreek.
Like a trade?
Like either he just asked for a trade, gets released, something. Yarp or Narp, Tyreek Hill does not finish the season with the Dolphins.
Yarp.
Okay, really?
I don't know.
You're going crazy.
I mean, aren't they not a good team?
They were bad last. Not bad. They were mediocre last year.
Yeah.
Mediocre?
Mediocre.
Yarp or Narp. Okay. Yeah. And last one. We'll do one more. Ashton Genty, the rookie running back for the Raiders, wins Rookie of the Year. Yarp or Narp?
Yarp.
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 All right, there was
Yarp.
all right.
Yarp.
Dude, it's so good. Hot Fuzz is underrated. Actually, not underrated.
It's so funny. It's
a great
funny
movie.
movie. It's a great movie.
Okay, but yeah, that was my my buy or sell Yarp or Narp edition, or fantasy football edition.
All right, that was fun.
Any other sports talks you got for us?
I don't have anything for sports.
Okay, well, I gotcha. The NBA Summer League begins this Friday.
I'm so jealous. I want to go to Vegas.
Jealous. Yeah, we leave Friday morning for Vegas. The Spurs played their first couple games. I watched Carter Bryant play in the first game. He's a little, not the best. You know, he didn't shoot well, but, you know, played defense. And I think I told you yesterday, he's playing against grown men now, you know, for the first time ever. So it's going to take him some time to adjust. But I'm excited to watch him this weekend. The Gold Cup was yesterday. Mexico beat the USA 2-1. I didn't watch, but I heard there was a very controversial handball call on Mexico that was not called. Like the Mexico player, like, put his hand on the ball.
And they didn't call it?
And they didn't call it. And it would have given the U.S. a chance at a penalty kick to tie it up. But my coworkers were saying Mexico dominated the whole second half. So
they usually do.
Yeah.
Against US.
We're not very good. And lastly, I was looking at college football tickets for this year to go see Michigan play when they come to SoCal October 11th against SC at the Coliseum. And the cheapest tickets are $270. So I was kind of bummed, but I think I'm going to bite the bullet and go. I got to. I've never seen Michigan play live.
I would go with you if it was cheaper.
What if I pay for your ticket?
No.
Why not?
No, I don't feel comfortable.
Dude, that would be so fun.
That would be fun.
You've never been to a college football game, huh?
I'll tell you what, if I can get some extra cash on the side, do some freelance stuff, I'm in.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm excited. It's just a lot of money for one ticket.
Yeah, that is.
All right, what you got? Hot takes?
I don't have any hot takes. You want to hit me with something?
Yep. I got two.
You're on a roll. Just keep it going.
I love it. First one, Labubus are stupid.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think I don't. You know, I've contemplated, like, should I just buy one of these things just to get the experience of what are people experiencing opening the box and getting, like, but then I'm like, fuck no, $80? No.
I don't get it. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's cuddly. I don't get it. Keep it rolling.
Okay, what hurts this week? So I wrote down nothing, but I do have a story time just on the topic of things that could hurt. And, you know, we've done this whole, like, what hurts this week segment, and we tend to stay on, like, literal pain, like, oh, my back or whatever. So I saw this on social media, and it made me want to share it or, like, just talk about it because it's I think it's, like, a relevant thing. And what it was is it was this post that said, nobody is more stressed than a person who has a lot of interests or passions and is still confused about their career. So this stuck out to me because it made me think of younger me. And it also made me think of, like, a lot of people our age that might still be trying to figure out what they want, like, or out of life, or, like, their purpose. Like, I can comfortably and confidently sit here and say that I feel like I have found my quote unquote purpose in life, which is, like, through creativity, making things. And it's not any one specific thing. It's not like being a designer or a music artist or whatever. But anyway, when I saw this, it made me think of myself when I was younger. I remember, like, I used to always just, like, be so restless at night. Like, fuck, like, I want to do music, or, like, what am I going to do? Like, I also need a job to make money or this and that. And then I ended up getting the first job that I had out of college, like, first, like, you know, real job or whatever. And then I hated being at work because I wanted to work on all this creative stuff. And it was just, like, this, like, crazy, like, frustration and unhappiness. And I was doing a lot back then. I would be at work, you know, designing by day. Then I would leave to drive to LA and record music. Because at the time I was doing music for TV and film, like sync. So, like, the stuff that gets played, you know, for promo spots on TV or whatever.
Ads, right?
Yeah. And coming back, go to sleep, you know, 2 hours, wake up, go back into work. And on top of that, dealing with people that were difficult at work. Anyway, long story short, one day I'm at work, I'm sitting at my desk, and I get this, like, super sharp pain in my chest. And I'm like, at first it just felt like a quick little jolt, like, oh, you know, sometimes you get, like, random little body aches that are sharp. Like, didn't think anything of it. But then it hit me again, and I was like, fuck, what was that? So then I my dumbass, I like a lot of us probably have done in the past when we feel something weird. You go on Google, you get what is it, WebMD?
Yep.
What are my symptoms? And it's like heart attack. And then I freak out even more, and I'm like, what the fuck? Am I about to have a heart attack here at work? Am I about to die at my day job? Like I had this whole like freak out moment. I started sweating, like cold sweats. I felt crazy. It was a panic attack.
Yeah.
I had a panic attack, and it was, in my opinion, based on all of this, it was like the beginning of, before this feeling, I never knew what anxiety was. And then like it all came at once. Yeah. And then I was like, oh wow, like this is a real thing. Like it manifests itself into physical pain and just this existential dread, crazy feeling. And from that first moment to maybe like the next 2 to 3 years that followed, it was just something that was tough. So anyway, to wrap it up, when I saw this, it made me want to share, number one. And then number two, just it made me think of like, there's probably so many people out there that go through the same shit, especially like, I mean, that's kind of like the whole point of this podcast, transitioning from your 20s to your 30s. You're supposed to have it all together, but you don't.
And that's okay.
Trying to figure it out. Life is getting more expensive. Some of your friends have kids. Others are married. Some of you, some aren't. Some are still single. Some are like struggling to date and blah, blah, blah. And there's like all this stress on like, what am I doing with my life? I thought things were going to play out a little differently, and I thought I was going to have it all figured out. And then you're just like, you're going crazy. High anxiety, going crazy. So, nobody is more stressed than a person who has a lot of interests or passions and is still confused about their career. And you can swap career with, their purpose or whatever. But I guess the last, to end on like a positive thing, I just feel like what helped me in those moments was just trying to focus on the things that I enjoyed and being grateful for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you say that you're less anxious now?
A lot less anxious, yeah.
That's good.
But what I think helped, and it's kind of weird, becoming a parent helped.
Oh.
And you might at first, think like, well, why would that help? Mm-hmm. Isn't that more stress now? You're taking care of a kid, and in a way, yeah, that's it like canceled it out in a way. It's like, oh, well,
gave you some purpose.
It also that, right? It gives you the purpose of like, okay, at least if all else fails, at least I can be a great parent.
Yeah.
And that's like, that checks off me doing something fulfilling. But
that trumps everything else.
Yeah.
At the core of it, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's also important to find like some sort of individual purpose. But yes, at least it checks off that box of doing something important. But like once Cairo was born, like if not all of the anxiety of like, am I doing enough? What's the next thing? Oh my God. Like, I can't fall asleep. Like all that slowly started to go away. And then sometimes it'll hit, but not nearly as much as back then. Mm-hmm. That was very long.
It's all right. It's good.
But yeah.
Sweet.
What else you got? This is what hurts this week for Jeff.
I was playing basketball yesterday at Dulca Park, Riverside. And you know how when you used to be good at something and you're no longer good at it, it sucks. And it's like embarrassing, personally in a way.
Don't know the feeling.
What?
I'm good at everything that I'm.
So I feel like I used to be okay at, I saw what you did there, at basketball. And now, dude, like I'll play and I'll just be so bad. I can play defense fine. I still can run around and I'm in decent shape to be able to play for a long time. But anything with the ball in my hands, I can't do anymore. This guy, one of my buddies, he drove baseline yesterday and gave me a sweet little dime dish for me to finish at the rim. Like nobody next to me. I'm just point blank. And I go up and try and do a finger roll and literally airball. Like it just goes straight up and comes straight down. And everybody on the court is looking around kind of like, what just happened? Did he just airball that bad? And it's a travel because I grabbed it. And just stuff like that, man, where I'm like, man, this is embarrassing. So I have zero confidence on the basketball court. And I think that kind of translates over into my, teaching and my other things too. When I play like shit and I, maybe teach bad one day, it's like my confidence just tanks for like a solid few days until I finally do something, good. I go climb well or whatever. So, but yeah, my confidence on the court and off the court right now is hurting.
So you got to go dominate in college football right now?
Yeah, that's why we're getting ready to boot it up. I just overthink it, dude. I know you haven't played ball in a while, but do you ever, or when you used to play ball, like you get the ball and you know what to do and you just do it, but you think about it for a second and then you're like, oh, wait, is my elbow in or am I doing this right? And then that's why you miss layups and shit.
I don't think I would have.
I just overthink. Anyway, that hurts. And then also my truck battery died. So I'm having the truck is killing me lately. So that cost $260 to have AAA come out and give you a new battery as well. So I was like, damn it.
Where did it die? You were at school?
No, I was at home.
Bro, you should have told me, dude.
What?
Don't have them. I could have gone to the store with you. I would have helped you install the battery.
It was going to be like the same amount. It wasn't going to be that much less.
I'm just saying.
But thank you. I appreciate it. What feels good for you?
I feel like I say the same thing all the time, but I'm really just grateful for work. Just being able to use my brain to, be creative.
Yeah.
And it's fun. And it's just nice to, I don't know, it's like the culmination of years and years of, learning and developing taste and whatever else, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that, being able to have that as my day job, and just have fun. I feel like a kid playing with Play-Doh, just molding shit out every single day.
Doing whatever comes to mind.
Yep.
Nice. Today was the last day of summer school for me, so that feels really good. 100 hours total, and I was counting them down. And then also the AP literature test scores came out today, and I had a lot of kids pass.
That's good.
46% of my kids passed, which compared to the national average is really low. I think the national average this year was around 70% passed, which is a lot. But for my kids, and I had a lot of kids take the test, that's decent. And last year it was only, I think, 35%. So we went up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got to hear from, upward, onward. I got to hear from some of the kids that, passed or didn't pass, and they were like, oh, it is what it is. We tried. But yeah.
Sounds like they didn't really care.
No, they did. But I told them, look, this test score does not define our year, our experience of working together. As long as you tried, it is what it is. Yeah. And for those that did pass, good. You worked your ass off for it. You deserve the college credit. You deserve that 3, that 4, that 5. So
nice.
This year, this day in particular is always kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm glad that it worked out and we did good. And we're on to next year.
Through it, and now you can play some college football, baby.
Some college football,
and then you're gonna go watch summer leagues. Damn, I'm so jealous. Okay, all right, let's move on. Let's end it off with our 5v5 draft because we had no clue.
Good idea. You have a good idea.
We had no clue what to pick for this week's episode. So then this morning we're texting back and forth, fuck, what should our theme be? Our topic?
Give me some ideas.
And I forget which ones you said, but
mine were bad.
Nope. I was like, Narp.
Narp.
So then I suggested for us to pick best movie characters to have your back in a bar fight. Mm-hmm. Jeff's gonna pick 5. I'm gonna pick 5.
Okay, but then you said also no superheroes.
No superheroes.
Are there? What about animated characters?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Does it have to be a human being?
I have all human beings.
So do I.
Okay, I have all human beings.
All right, cool.
So for this one, I guess we'll do all human beings.
Okay. Movie characters that you want to have your back in a bar fight.
Yeah.
You ever been in a bar fight?
No.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
Really? That surprises me.
No, I haven't. Almost. One time I was in PB with Lawrence and
me.
Was it you?
I don't know.
I think it might have been you.
What?
You were probably drunk though. You don't remember it.
What was I doing? What happened?
You were probably just
floating. Tequila shot?
Double fist of Coors Light.
Wait, so how did you almost get into a fight?
It was just this dude that was like, I think if I remember correctly, I was trying to order at the bar and he just came in and pushed me or something, and I was like, yo man, I'm standing here. I don't know, something like that I said. And then he stepped to me and I got it's very hard for me to get angry, but I just felt the anger start down here in my balls and
just coming up. Yarp.
And then I remember Lawrence was like, dude, I just saw you Because the guy was shorter than me, and I just like sized him up, and I felt myself like.
What did he do? What happened? Did he back down?
Yeah, we just like he just turned back around.
So you peacocked. You got all big and strong for a second.
That was years ago. We were in college. Anyway. All right, 5v5 draft. Best movie characters to have your back in a bar fight. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ooh,
God damn it.
I think got 3 in a row.
Yeah, but it's because we keep doing the same thing.
Got him.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's do 2 out of 3. Give me a chance.
All right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, last one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, he came
back. Let's go, baby.
Please don't take my guy.
Okay.
You're for sure taking my guy.
My number one is John Wick.
Oh, he did it. I knew it. John Wick was going to go number 1.
John Wick has to go number 1. Are you kidding me?
Dude, as I was driving over here, I was kind of mapping out in my head, and I was like, John Wick is for sure going 1. So now it's on, I guess. Okay.
Wait, really quick. Okay. And if you feel like this is too much pressure, by all means, we don't have to do it. Just to make it fun and funny, I was going to say we can pick 3 badasses and then 2 have to be like funny characters.
Oh, I already had some.
Oh, okay. All right,
Cool. I got a list, brother.
Cool. All right, brother.
Okay. So you have John Wick. I'm going to go with Rocky.
Okay.
What? It's not a good pick. It's freaking Rocky. Oh my God. Come on, brother.
All right, Rocky.
He's going to be playing the theme song as he's backing me up.
Adrian. He's going to be calling me.
He's a little old now, but prime Rocky though. Like Rocky 2.
Yeah, you're imagining it from like the character from the movie, not the actor that plays.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Actually, I want Creed. I changed my mind.
No.
Yep, I changed my mind. I want Adonis Creed. Is Adonis Creed the new one? Yeah, it is, right? Yeah. I don't know his name.
Like
Michael B.
Jr.?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan Jr. Michael B. Jordan?
Yes, Creed? I want Creed, yes. I changed my mind.
Okay. Why? Is it just because he's young and black?
Okay, what? No, it's because I like the Creed movies more than the Rocky movies.
Okay.
I've actually seen all the Creed movies.
I'm going to go Jason Bourne.
Oh, you dirty dog. That's a great pick.
It's Jason Bourne.
Have you seen those movies? All of them? Dude. It's intense. They gave me a headache, though.
I don't remember them, though, because I watched them so long ago.
They bleed together in the story, and the cutting of the camera just made me sick. John McClane, Die Hard, is my number 2.
Okay.
Best Christmas movie of all time.
That is a good character. All right, I'm going to go with Jules Winfield, a.k.a. Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I just watched that for the first time last year. Great movie.
Fuck, what's the scene where like they go into the apartment? Say what, motherfucker? Yeah. Say what again?
Yeah.
Say what, motherfucker? I dare you.
Sound just like them. Number 3.
Say what again? A Royale with cheese. Sorry.
No, I'm thinking it's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Captain Jack Sparrow. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun bar fight. Drink some rum afterward.
Is this your serious?
I'm blending. I'm blending mine.
Okay. All right. I'm going Ron Burgundy.
Oh, you dirty dog.
Thank you, man.
I had it on my list too. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun one. Okay, so you're going to go a little funny. You want to do an impression of him first, actually?
No.
I'm Ron Burgundy? I'll go Ace Ventura.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, now we're talking.
I loved Ace Ventura when I was little.
Okay. All right, my last one. I think I'm going to go White Goodman, Dodgeball.
Oh, W-H-I-T.
E.
We talked about him last week, too. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Okay.
The pump going.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. My last one is Gracie Hart. Do you know what that's from?
No, what is that from?
Miss Congeniality. Sandra Bullock?
No.
What?
You want her?
Yeah.
You're losing.
Dude, haven't you seen her show all the kids how to take down the dudes? Like you step and then you punch and then you knee or whatever. Yeah. Gracie Hart.
I think I remember.
She's badass.
Yeah, you're losing though. So for me, I got John Wick, Jason Bourne, Ron Burgundy, White Goodman. Wait, where did my other one go? Oh, yeah. And Jules Winfield, Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction.
Okay. I have Adonis Creed. I have John McClane. I have Gracie Hart, Miss Congeniality. I have Captain Jack Sparrow. And I have Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
Pet Detective. Gosh.
All right. Can I read my other one?
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
Who are you calling, like, who's at home, like, hey, I might get into a fight, like, come to the bar?
Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill.
Okay.
The wife.
Okay.
Or the bride, I should say. Tony Montana.
Yeah. He wouldn't be fighting, though. He'd be shooting.
He'd be snorting.
Yeah. Yarp.
Yarp. I got Hit Girl from Kick-Ass 2.
Oh, Kick-Ass 2 or Kick-Ass 1? I guess both.
Whatever.
Yeah. 2 was bad. 2 was not a good movie.
Okay, well.
Whatever. Good pick.
I got McLovin from Superbad.
Okay.
And then my last one that I wrote down was Dr. King Schultz from Django.
Oh, yeah.
Like the dentist.
Yeah.
The bounty hunter. Yeah.
Money. Okay. Yeah. I also had written down James Bond.
Oh, that's a good one. How did I not put that one down?
Yeah. Furiosa from Mad Max or Mad Max. I wanted some women on here, too. Katniss Everdeen. She's a baller.
Yeah, she is.
Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
Right.
And then Lara Croft was my other one.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
She's hot.
She's hot.
I know.
Angelina.
Why don't you pick that? You would have won. I would have been like, damn, you got the list.
What do you mean? I picked Gracie.
I would have just been distracted the whole time.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, I think I won.
Okay. I don't think so. But that was good. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
That was actually
good idea.
That was fun.
Good idea.
That was fun.
All right, players. Thanks for watching, listening, keeping up with us. We appreciate it.
And let's have a good week.
Have a good week. And I'll see you online, College Football 26, in like 3 hours. Peace.
Bye.